Episode 3698, Ahhhh Perspective.
Moms, it's time to rediscover, rejuvenate, and renew who you are in mind, body, and spirit. Welcome to Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie, the show to help you do just that. Here's your host, certified life coach, personal trainer, and nutritionist, Christiane Wargo.
Happy day. I hope you're having a fabulous week. It has been kind of crazy for me. You know why? I'm on the road, but that's okay because even though I'm on the road, I get to still be with you every single day. So take a deep breath. It's Inspiration Motivation Day. Ahhhh Perspective. For those of you who are brand new to Create Your Now, welcome to this incredible family. I'm so delighted of your presence. If you already haven't had the opportunity, you want to head on over to createyournow.com where you can learn more and sign up for the K.I.S.S newsletter. They keep it simple strategy, everyday solutions to live, love, and impact. Okay, what have you been up to lately? What do you have that's on your mind that you just can't shake? Are your stars aligning, so to speak? Have you noticed a full moon? Oh my goodness, I was driving and it was absolutely gorgeous. I believe they call it the moon of flowers, the flowering moon, something like that. Don't quote me on it. Go look it up. Go Google it, whatever. But it was absolutely gorgeous. And as it came up, literally as I was driving, because I was driving at night, and so it was like seeing the moon rise, right? Instead of the sunrise, it was the moon rise. It was spectacular. It started off as orange, and I'm like, we're not quite in harvest season, but okay, I'll take it. And then I'm like, should I be looking side to side and what might be coming out of the, the little depths of the highway? And no, we were safe. Everything was fine. But you kind of wonder what those harvest moon will bring out. But really, what is on your mind lately? What has you kind of stuck going, I wish I could get past this point in my life. I wish I could turn things around. I wish I could take a leap somewhere else. No matter what's happening, maybe you're finding what you think you're looking for, but not in the manner that you want to find it in. So what are you in search of today? Where do you want to travel in your day to light up your way? Right? Where you're headed, where you want to go, because God's got a plan for you. And if you don't really think about it, what happens is you're living by everybody else's assumptions and expectations. You're taking care of all of their stuff. But I'm here to remind you, friend, you're made for more. Ahhhh Perspective. You see, what is worth finding is worth fighting for. And I want you to sit with that for a minute. What is worth finding is worth fighting for. Most of the time, I think we get kind of caught up in our own habits. We want something different, but quite frankly, it takes too much effort to get there, too much energy, too much transition. If we've got kids to take care of, a spouse to take care of, we're doing our own career, maybe we're building a business at home, maybe you're in transition, you're going to be moving, wherever you are in life, maybe you're just working out, you're like, Christiane, I've just got to work on this body of mine. Wherever you are, a lot of times we think, gosh, it's just easier if I just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Why? Because I know it. And even though I don't like where I'm at, it's comfortable. So yeah, I have to put up with it, but the pain is not great enough to give me a shove out the door. But then what is worth finding is worth fighting for. You have to be willing to do what seems impossible. You have to be willing to go for what doesn't come easy. Because easy is the road everyone travels. Really, think about that. It truly is. But here's the kicker. You're not everyone. Nope. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Hello. Newsflash. Breaking news, right? The 911 of your life is you're not everyone. You were created for more, created on purpose, for a purpose, in your unique abilities, gifts, and talents. You get to create your now. You get to show up. So you got to pick up your heart, dust off what hurts, and then make a statement by taking action. Ahhhh Perspective. It was interesting. We are traveling, but I have to say, I'm traveling right now actually with my husband, which is fabulous. Don't get me wrong. And we've taken a couple days just to be together. It has been a long time. And we've been in a season. We've been together, but we haven't been together when there hasn't been anybody else around. And going to bed doesn't count because when he goes to bed and I go to bed, it's like we are daggum exhausted. And it's like, nope, hi, love you, kiss, smooch, whatever, turn over and you're asleep. Well, for me, he goes to sleep. I lay awake for another 2 hours processing my life, and then I finally fall asleep. Okay, that's the two different people that you have in the same bed. I know, TMI, but you got to get the picture. And so we decided that we would do something extraordinary. Why not go to an amusement park? And let me just say, Universal is not a sponsor of this episode. However, they might want to be. Because I'm going to lead you in here to something we got to experience. We got to do a preview of Epic Universe that's in Universal. It's brand new. It doesn't open until May 22nd of 2025. And so I was able to get 2 tickets for us to go preview it. Now, we're not the only ones who get to preview it, so it's not like it's that special, but it's still special. You know, we have shorter lines, less craziness, but not everything is open. And so we got to visit all these different worlds. We got to go to the dark realm or the dark universe. We got to go to Harry Potter, of course. We got to go to Mario Kart and How to Train a Dragon. And was there one other one? I think maybe those are the 4. Can you tell it really made a difference and impression in my life? But let me tell you what did make an impression on my life. As I'm sitting there watching this beautiful musical at the end of the day, like this is closing it out. There's going to be no more shows. It was magnificent on How to Train a Dragon. Well, it wasn't that show. It was in that universe, How to Train a Dragon. And I just love that movie. It's just so cute. And no, I have not watched, I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. It tells you how important they are to me. But in the moment, I love them. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I'm not that movie junkie, but I do enjoy a good movie when I'm actually going to watch it. And then guess what? It's out the door and I'm on to something else. But what I found as I was sitting there watching all of the, the AI come together and the live music and the live singing, and then you had the animatronics. And then on top of that, you had people flying overhead. Yes, good old Hiccup and all flew overhead on his dragon. And it was spectacular. I kid you not. It was marvelous. Loved it, loved it. I even got an over the head shot of him coming over the top of us. And I was like, yes, yes, and yes. And as I sat there, I thought, perspective. Because you see, if I was sitting from the top above on the top of the clouds and got to see it, yeah, it may have looked like, well, they were just kind of, hopping around on Earth. But when I was underneath them and could see it, it's like, they're flying. Now understand, yes, I know it's make-believe. I get that. But just go here with me for a moment. We try to keep doing the same things over and over and over again, but we don't look at our perspective. We don't see that we're looking out of the same lens we've been looking out of for the last 35 years. And I mean basically from high school graduation on up. And our maturity really doesn't hit anything until, if you go to college, but we're talking into mid-20s into 30s. Life experiences happen, right? If you get married, you don't get married. Relationships work, they don't work. Kids come, kids don't. You have some ups and downs and all around. You have some definitely bad things that could happen where, some people it's like infertility, for example. Others, it's a death in the family. Others, it's a medical diagnosis. Whatever it is for you, those pivotal moments in your year, the fork in the road in your years, okay? Those very much shape you and they train you. How to train a dragon? Yeah. What if you were that dragon? And it was all about perspective. And you could go anywhere. You could fly through the clouds, under, over, fly through the gray ones and the silvery ones. And oh, wait, the big white fluffy ones, even better. The ones that have a rainbow and you wonder, is a pot of gold on the other side? Perspective. You see, we set our sights on our dreams and aspirations. And when we do that, it's important to remember that the road to success is rarely linear. You don't just keep flying in the same way, in the same fashion. You have these obstacles and setbacks and moments of uncertainty. The thunderstorms, right? Up in the sky, the lightning. Yeah, you got to bet. If you don't get out of the way, something's going to happen. But it's in these moments that our true strength and resilience shine through. Embracing challenges not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones is what really begins to transform the way you look at your life, the way you approach it, the way you see it, the way you envision what your next step is. Each hurdle becomes an opportunity to learn and to evolve and ultimately become the best version of who you are, your best selfie. It was interesting going back to Epic Universe. I went to the bathroom definitely to make sure I was drinking enough water. But, when you got to go, you got to go. So every single time I would go into the bathroom, there were no mirrors above the sinks. I thought, okay, I know we're on preview mode, but wouldn't they already have the mirrors up? And I thought, you know what? Their whole thing is no. They know that if there's a mirror there for a woman, she's going to stop and not just wash her hands, but oh wait, look at her face. See, there's mascara everywhere. Refix her hair. The next thing you know, that person who's there, who should just really be focused on washing their hands, is now doing a whole redo in a matter of 7 minutes that could have taken 2 minutes. And now the line is getting longer. And more people are hanging out in the bathroom. Where do you want them hanging out? On the streets of Harry Potter, buying the cute little chocolates or the magic wands, right? That's where you want them to be. Oh, did I tell you it was Mario Kart too? Sorry, total sidebar. Yeah, there's Mario Kart there too. So, have the little mushroom and all of that. Yeah. Okay. I know enough to be dangerous about all of this, but I have a lot of fun with all of it. And I really can appreciate the thought process that goes into this. And that's why I was like, perspective. How to Train a Dragon. Oh, How to Train a Woman. That would be an interesting book. Maybe I should write it sometime. But seriously, no mirror, no extended time in front of the sink. That means what? You wash your hands, you do what you're there to do, which is to get clean, not to spread germs, and then walk out the door and go with your family, your friends, whatever's next. Taking action is essential in turning our visions into reality. And it's the daily choices of the small steps taken towards our goal that ultimately lead to significant progress. But showing up consistently and doing the work, that's when we inch closer and closer to our dreams with each new day. Who would have thought that training a dragon would have been really just about compassion and kindness, seeing the other side? Perspective. And let's not forget, right? That power of perspective goes beyond ourselves. It goes to others to inspire them. And by embodying this positive mindset that, yes, my cup is half full, and demonstrating what's possible through our actions, our words, even our thoughts, we have the ability to uplift those around us and ignite a ripple effect of positivity and empowerment, saying, yes, you got this. You may be having a rough day over here, but you can still rise to the top. You are made for more. You can do this. You will do this. But wait, I've got to think about the perspective. Are you flying high on that dragon, going through all those different clouds? Or are you one who's like, yeah, no, don't think so. I kind of like my comfy lazy boy sitting there, rocking away. Feels really good. But what if you did something different? What if you said, you know what? Christy Ann is right for once. I'm joking. But no, seriously, I am made for more. Put your fork in the road and say, you know what? I'm not going to take this road that's traveled all the time. I truly want to take the road less traveled, the one that's made for me, the one that, yes, I'm not going to always have the answers, but I know that I know I'm supposed to be there. My friend, as you embark on your journey towards your life and your purpose, I want you to be fully present, and I want you to truly embrace the magic of perspective. Perspective. Choose to see the beauty amidst the chaos, the opportunity in every challenge, and the growth that comes by just saying yes, because you're seen as, yep, nothing is impossible. I got this because God's got this. Your reality is a reflection of your perspective. So here we go. Are you ready? It's time to take a deep breath, embrace the journey, and guess what? Yeah, it's time to mount on that dragon and get ready to fly. Oh, yes. Perspective. Go in peace. Be present. Be incredible. be you. I love you so very much. I cannot wait to see you on the other side. Blessings, hugs, and lots of love. We'll talk to you real soon. Have a glorious, blessed day. Bye-bye.
Feeling inspired, ready to train for life and love your journey? Visit createyournow.com for more incredible resources to help you along the way. We'll see you next time on Create Your Now, Your Best Selfie. And remember, always be sure you consult your physician before beginning any health and fitness plan.